Welcome back, chums. We're
Hello.
here again on Doki Doki Club.
Yep. Doki Doki fucking fucked up club.
Doki Doki Shit's Gone Weird Club.
Mm-hmm.
So we're about to share our very first ever poems, which we've never done before.
Oh, I can't remember doing that.
So let's
What could possibly go wrong?
Let's do this thing.
Let's do it.
Ah! Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking.
Hmm.
No need to bite my fucking head off.
Mm-hmm.
I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. I mean, put a bit of paper in it at least or something.
Bend the air or something.
Oh, I can't do that. Oh, that's criminal.
Yeah, especially to someone else's book.
I mean, we haven't even spoken to Natsuki yet, have we?
Mm.
So let's go with Monica, I guess.
Right.
I should start with Monica.
You do that, boy.
Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and why am I doing this bit?
Yeah, you should be doing it as your inner monologue.
And I want her to know I'm putting in effort.
Hey, Chroma! Having a good time so far?
Smashing.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things that we can do better, I'm always listening.
And always watching.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Do that, princess.
Of course I'll be able to bring things up. That doesn't make sense.
No.
Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Chroma. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true.
True that, rude boy.
True that, rude girl. Oh. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Chroma. I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep.
Trying to say I'm shallow?
Yeah, you are. Shallow as a puddle. I guess I underestimated you, dickhead.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Good old bit of elbow grease, know what I mean?
I know what you're talking about, rude boy. Ha! That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary... full of imagery... And... Oh, fuck it.
You gotta stop drinking in the afternoon, Paul.
And symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality.
Damn, that's pretty cold.
I don't mean that like it's a big thing, though.
That's totally a good thing, yeah.
But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with lots of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that.
Are we going to end up killing her with kindness?
Oh, God. She just be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and cutting herself. I mean, looking for alone time.
Hey, I never stimulated her. Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri! I'm back.
Hi, Ma.
Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologise. We still have plenty of time, so I am more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Not really.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see colour. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there.
Hey.
Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
What a load of crap.
Brandishing a pen on the title screen, isn't she?
True. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay.
Damn, that's really getting into this.
She's taking over me. Well, yeah, it's that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Epiphany, sorry. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
God, what's it going to be this time?
Kill someone. So sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today.
Well, thank you for that.
Thanks for listening.
Well, I guess we'll go Yuri.
Alright.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Oh yeah. Exceptional.
Huh? What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me in a monologue.
Oh, we get to hear her in a monologue now. You said that out loud, you know. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
I guess you're right. Well, what am I getting so nervous for?
It's 'cause you're a big dumb bellend.
Oh.
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have, dickhead? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates that you're writing a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Uh-huh.
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I mean,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah? Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognise in new writers is that they try to make their writing style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki could be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologising to her, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'll have to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club, Paul?
Yeah, I thought it was.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm pretty sure that's the same first poem.
Was it? I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read it, idiot.
I'm just thick, that's all. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Oh, thank you. Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem.
Oh, yeah.
Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
Oh, thanks. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Because you're thick.
You fucking idiot.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Ooh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Kramer.
Really? Dummy. I must have totally missed the point.
Duh. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
Ouch.
But I remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of a poem is only being symbiotically compared to a ghost, lingering in her past, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that because apparently I'm really thick.
You're fucking stupid.
That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
Whatever, baby. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to do my best for you now, Chroma.
Whoa. This is moving really fast for me. Me too.
Dun, dun.
I wonder who else we can show it to.
No.
The girl we haven't even spoken to.
Yeah.
Hello, my name's Chroma.
Fuck you.
I believe we haven't met.
Just headbutts you. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Why you little blunt?
It's not like I said it was bad. It's just it didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
That's not what I'm into.
Oh, baby.
I'll pass.
Shy. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
That's just basically just telling what... It's not a poem, really. It's just being, like, saying what we can... Like, animals, what they can do, just being descriptive and so on. Yeah! I told you you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest, asshole.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously because it's shit.
It isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yeah, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but it made it fall flat on purpose.
Oh, you little devil.
You silly, silly scamp. It helps bring out the feeling in the first place, the first last line.
So you did.
Her eyes are not moving weird.
I guess more went into it than I realised.
That's what it means to be a pro.
As you know, I'm pro.
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I kind of assumed you were a fucking idiot.
So, no, that's you, Ross.
Just like me.
No.
I decided to humour her with that last comment.
Oh.
I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. The music's gone crazy again.
It's gone weird with us.
Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a shit-ritcher club after all. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, you said it, Ross.
I sigh.
Is that a Simpsons reference or something?
It was Krusty the Clown.
Oh, yeah.
I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki.
Kill them all.
Kill them. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
Oh. Okay, she's in a monologue here. What's with this language? Did you say something?
It's supposed to be a whisper, isn't it?
Oh, right. Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's cleverly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Chroma did too. So basically, on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer. I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I've come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Chroma liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Fighting over me, Paul.
Oh, they're gonna die.
No.
Oh.
Fucking hell, Paul.
Yeah.
Straight in there. No messing about. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. That's not what You are just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Chroma appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. How do you know he can appreciate my advice more? Are you full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. You! Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Chroma started sharing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Whoa.
Ooh, hello.
Whoa.
Hello.
Whoa.
Oh, what's happening?
Dunno, hold me.
I'm scared.
No. No. Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch.
Oh, damn, it's getting...
Oh. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle was too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? I'll just say that proves my point.
Well, what's happening?
Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, and stop harassing others with your sickening attitude.
They're really going there this time.
You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute?
I will point out at this point that when they originally started this, Sayuri's the one
Sayuri
who
stepped in. Yeah, but there's no Sayuri now. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa! Be careful, or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do that. Oh, don't you? Ouch. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? Oh, fuck. What the fuck is wrong with your head?
God damn.
Yeah, go on. Let Chroma hear everything you really think. I'm sure you'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing here.
Chroma. She's just trying to make me look bad. Yeah, true. She started it. Oh god. Whoa. What the fuck? Are you gonna agree with?
God damn it.
She just... I'm a bit worried about Yuri.
Yeah.
She cuts herself. But I don't know if that's like to accuse who? Or...
Exactly, or is it like accusing someone or backing them up?
Shit. That went so fast.
That's kind of the point.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying.
Oh, I don't like this game anymore. Whose idea was this?
I don't know, some long-haired, like...
God damn it, Dan.
Yeah, let's just blame Dan. Damn you, Dan!
Alright, should we
go Yuri? Let's take a chance. Oh.
Didn't seem to like my answer.
What's going on, Roars? What's going on? What if you chose Natsuki? Oh, doesn't... Roars, this game's going crazy. I want it to end.
Paul, can I go home now?
Oh. No! What's going on? Whoa! Shit! Hello, Monica. Hey, Chroma. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they are done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'll be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom.
Oh, she's crying.
So she's been slapped.
Hmm.
She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they are done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Chroma, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it.
She's an enabler, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
She enables all their crazy bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow.
Oh, she'll be dead.
Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now, if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out.
It's like she wants to tell us something about Monica.
I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not like that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Chroma. It'd just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble.
Oh, what's going to happen now, Paul?
It's getting so weird now. I don't like it. Whoa!
Hey,
fuck me, what happened?
That just skipped a lot.
Remember when you were saying about saving?
Well, I mean, if it's just going to like skip a big chunk.
Yeah, but when it came to this choice, it was was it disabled?
Yeah, it just had the pop-ups.
Okay, so what the fuck are we doing now? I'm doing another poem?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, let's get through that then.
You pick some words this time, Paul.
Joy. Yay. Eternity. Pleasure.
Excuse me.
Oh god, I'll stay away from all these depression, pain, suicide. Vanilla.
Could have gone with sparkle though.
Ah, vanilla's nice. Not raft. Fun? Fun's good.
Look how sad Yuri looks.
Yeah. Breathe. Yay! Milk. Milk's nice. Laugh.
Are you purposefully picking all the happy ones?
Yeah. Lust. Yeah. Determination. That's a good one. Flying. Oh, I could have picked Doki Doki.
What do you want to go for?
Doki Doki. Let's see if that's extraordinary. Philosophy. No, I don't want to go marshmallow. I don't want to go for anything like death or pain or anything, man. Awesome. Lucky.
Yuri's getting sad again.
Adventure. Oh, frightening. Yeah. Whisper. God damn it. Nightgown. Whoa! Shit.
Well, thanks for that. That was a picture of Sayuri with bleeding eyes by the looks of it. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Yay! Fun. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Welcome back, Chroma.
Hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. The weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. I kind of want to know what happened in that little time skip bit. Guess there's no way to find out, is there?
You can look at the history.
Yeah, it's not in there, obviously. I mean, I didn't think it would be, but Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at her desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
About yesterday, I really need to apologise. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me. I guess I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we are unusually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologised. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday, and quite honestly, I feel like I blacked out at some point. Don't know what happened.
Your tea was poisoned or spiked.
Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems and you people are mental. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologising, I know you really didn't mean it.
Kurama, don't say those kind. Don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around, and sorry, I'm saying right now, I just... Hey! Have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man! Yuri, I guess you haven't either.
Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit.
See, she said, don't worry, Natsuki won't even remember this tomorrow. She's wiped her memory down.
Jesus, she has, isn't it? God. What? What are you looking at me like that for? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologise. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I will do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did something happen yesterday? Oh, God. Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, Whatever's on your mind, I'm not sure. It's nothing. I'm sure it's nothing. I don't even remember anything that bad happening. You're too kind of a person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? What?
I wonder if, when you see that text, it's like Monica, like...
What, taking over?
Yeah, like overlaying
Could be.
what they want to say or what she wants them to say. Or something.
I'll accept your apology anyway. If it helps you feel any better, feels better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
Shh, you're still on trial, though.
Hey!
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys aren't worried or anything.
Nah, don't really care. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. Ah! Why took you so long anyway? I had to erase your memory. And, well, my last period today was study hall.
I had to dip into your brain and mess around with your memories.
To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. It makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. What? Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet.
It'll be done when everyone's dead.
Probably be the credit song. Maybe I'll get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool, Daddy-O.
Alright, old man.
I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Chroma.
Monica smiles sweetly.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see.
I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me.
In that case, best of luck.
Oh. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really.
I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
Chroma, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway.
Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry, Commander-sai. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy after probably slapping Natsuki yesterday.
Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time.
Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all. Could do with a lovely cup of Rosie Lee myself.
Oh yes. Thanks so much, very much. If there's one thing that makes my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside.
Oh yes. Can you hold this for a second?
Whoa, stop being so forceful.
Sure.
Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'll get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements like a weird perv.
You weird man.
To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Oh yes. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Ah! Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
Ellipsis. 10 minutes pass.
Jesus.
She's dead.
Nah, not yet.
Probably not yet.
No, not yet.
Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? Excuse me. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her.
Whoa.
The music just skipped there, or is that just me?
It's going weird.
Let's.
Oh, in character, please.
Let's see.
The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water
Has the
fountain.
music got
muted
a bit?
I start heading down the hallway.
Whoop. I don't know who that is, so.
I think it's me, someone a bit out of breath. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it.
Yuri?
Oh shit. She's been cutting herself.
Right, it all just like went in reverse. Back to the moment she left, and now she's back.
Yeah, but she clearly was cutting herself, wasn't it?
Seems like it.
Yeah.
But the yeah, that's all. It's not in there, obviously, but all the stuff that was said just like rewound itself.
I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently.
Well, I didn't.
Chroma, do you like oolong tea?
Ah, yeah.
Prefer PG tips,
Anything is fine.
but whatever. Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. That's a flash kettle.
Mm-hmm.
Turn the kettle on here and, then it boils.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be more impressed.
Ah, perhaps I will.
Yuri fetches a teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself.
You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try to express myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me. It's not very hard for me to do. Then it's you whose turn is. Then it's you who's around anyway. When he turns, oh god, fucked that up completely.
Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You really you're always worrying about me, Chroma. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Chroma, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Won't it be a bit cold on the old butt? Ah, why's that?
It's a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk.
Ah, sorry, I didn't realise.
No worries. I just had back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
What causes that?
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my posture, right? Oh, right, sorry.
Your posture, right?
Her big boobs.
Always hunched over like that while reading.
Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book.
I retrieve the book from my bag.
Ah, I have some chocolate as well. Oh my fucking god. Got a packet of Jaffa cakes in my pocket.
It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Huh.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. ... After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper.
Ah, sorry.
I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper.
You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Huh? Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudged on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
Sorry. No need to apologise. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it, but as a result her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg.
Well, in that case...
Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth, then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book, she simply parts her lips, as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I?
Just.
Oh, sorry.
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
You... Chroma?
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Music stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't... Chroma?
Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my
Whoa.
feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
Hey. Chroma. My heart won't stop pounding in, Chroma. Should we save? Because it looks like he's coming up to a decision.
Let's save there.
Yeah. I don't want to make the wrong decision like we did with Natsuki and she kills herself. Sorry, even. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Chroma?
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Hey, why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Losing my mind.
I can't make it stop.
Her eyes have gone crazy.
Yeah. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
Hey, hello.
Whoa.
Oh, jeez.
It's time to share poems.
Well, I think it's time to leave it there.
Woo!
I don't know if I can take much more of this.
Things are getting pretty intense, Mr. Ross.
That's
saving a different...
Yeah, let's save a different one just on the off chance that shit gets real.
Mm-hmm.
Right, well, that's me done for the day.
Well, I don't think I can take any
I'm
more
gonna
of
go
this.
home and go to bed.
Forget about this. I mean, this game's going really cray-cray.
Gonna go home and watch like some
nice
super kawaii anime or something just to get over this.
You do that.
I'm gonna go and watch Dragon Maid or something.
Alright, well, we hope you guys have been enjoying this and not too freaked out. I mean, this game has made its rounds on the internet and there's loads of memes and stuff about this game now.
Yeah, again though, we were going to play it back in October.
Yeah, we were going to play it a lot earlier when it sort of just got released. Did it just get released by then?
I think it was like late September, so I heard about it like a week after it came out. And I was saying, yo, we should play this, but we did our month of horror in October and we just couldn't find the time for it. So.
Yeah.
But that was when we were planning to play it, so we're not copying anyone.
But there's been so many
Everyone
videos.
copied our plans that we didn't follow through on. That's what happened.
Everyone's done videos on this and talked about the meaning behind this game.
Yeah, I've managed to remain completely.
I've watched some videos because obviously I didn't think we were going to do this video, and I watched some, but even a lot of it's surprising me because I only watched bits and pieces of people's videos. And so I'm really intrigued to see what's going to happen because this game's quite meta.
I mean, I'm enjoying that stuff's starting to happen now. Because like the first couple of episodes, we were like, "Is there anything going to happen in this?"
Should have known better, rules. Should have known better. Well, anyway, guys, we hope you stick with us and we can
eventually get to the end of this game that someone told us was 2.5 hours long.
Yeah,
and we're currently about 6 or 7 or something.
Coming up to 6 hours, must be. Yeah. Well, please like and subscribe and catch us again.
Bye.